to pray, grace to wait, grace to abide in your presence. I see grace to
It's Ella and Fred's 1-year wedding anniversary. Ella had prepared a beautiful date night dinner for both of them to celebrate their wedding anniversary. It's been 3 hours. Fred hasn't arrived home. Ella has been calling him and no response at all. Ella is agitated. She tries to call every one of his friends, but no one has seen him or heard from him. As she stares at the dinner table, she says to herself,
Fred, where are you now? It's our anniversary. Please hold on soon now.
Her voice fades away, and she soon falls asleep. 2 hours later, Henry, Fred's friend, calls Ella. Ella, from her sleep, wakes up and sees the caller and quickly picks the phone.
Hello? Yes, thank God you called me back. I have been calling and calling you. Please, have you heard from Fred? He is not answering me. Nothing. Like it's our anniversary, but he's not here to celebrate with me. The table is set now, and I got him so many gifts. Where is he? Please tell me.
Ella, slow down. You have said a lot in just a minute. Relax and breathe.
Oh, I'm really sorry for pouring out so much on you. I am just worried.
No, it's okay, I understand. And I'm very sorry that I didn't get back to you on time. I was very busy. I have no idea.
Anyways, I saw Fred at around 4 p.m. before I went for a meeting with some members of my company outside the country. He told me he was coming home to be with you for the celebration. I am personally surprised that you said he is not home by this time. I mean, this is about 12 midnight already.
Honestly, I am so confused myself. We actually made plans that I will prepare dinner and we will celebrate together. I don't know where he is.
That is strange. I am so sure that he left to be with you. I mean, he even asked his PA if there was an appointment, any other appointment before leaving, and she said there was none. He was so excited to leave the office to come home and be with you. I'm surprised. I mean, he even had to branch the mall to get you something nice. Really? Yes. I am so sure. I mean, I would make up such a lie now, would I?
Henry, I know you won't lie now. So, where is he then? My God. Hope he's safe. Wait, hope it's not an accident or a robbery attack.
Ella, don't stop saying such kind of things. He's fine. Just calm down. You know what? Let me try to call him. I'll get back to you in a jiffy, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you. I'll be expecting your call.
Okay, sure. Take care of yourself, okay? Just relax, alright? Bye.
Fred walks into the house. He drops his keys on the entrance table and walks down to go upstairs. As he walks, he sees the table and how beautifully decorated it looks. He sees all the food, wine, glasses, cake. He takes a little icing from the cake and licks it. Ella is standing by the stairs, unknown to Fred. As he turns, he sees her and is startled.
What is wrong with you? Are you a ghost or you are a witch? So you don't have mouth to talk again, right? Anyways, please, out of my way. I need to go upstairs. I need to freshen up. I need to shower. And I need to sleep. Please, it's morning.
Ella refuses to move and keeps staring at Fred.
For God's sake, what is wrong with you, this woman? I am stressed out. I am tired. I need to go up there, take my bath, and sleep. I am begging. In all calmness, Ella, please, out of the way. Please.
Fred, I will ask you this question only once, and you better answer me. If not, you will not find the peace you're looking for. So I ask you.
Hey. When does this disrespect start? I mean, like you're talking to me, really? Like you're talking to me? How dare you threaten me? Do you know who you're talking to? I am your husband. My friend, you will not raise your voice at me when you're talking to me. Don't do that.
Hey, husband. Fred. Hey, are you the so-called husband here? Because if you are, why did you not come home last night?
Last night?
Hey, last night. Why? Last night was our anniversary. You told me before you left for work to arrange a dinner date. And you stood me up. I called you countless times. No response. Nothing. What is wrong with you?
I forgot.
You forgot. Like you totally forgot that we had a plan. Fred, you and your wife.
See, listen. You have to stop this nagging. Really, you have to stop it.
Hey.
I can't take this. I told you that I am tired and I need to sleep. I need to shower and go to bed. Are you hearing me?
You are not going to sleep. You are not going to shower. You are not going to rest. And you are not going to bed until you give me an answer of where you were last night.
Ella and Fred look at each other for a long while. Fred then walks to the dinner table and sits on the chair. Ella walks up to him and stares at him. She is really angry.
So, Fred, where were you last night?
He pushes her down.
You don't have the right to ask me questions like this. I am a man. I am not a boy. See, I am your husband. And you cannot talk to me like this. You must add respect when you're talking to me.
You are very selfish, Fred. Very wicked man. A man that I have made the most terrible mistake of marrying. You talk about me disrespecting you? You? Just look at how you are treating me. You have absolutely no respect for me and you have lost it. You don't deserve respect or anything close to it.
You know your problem. You're a very wicked woman. I mean, let's face it. You forced yourself on me. Yes. I mean, you forced yourself by making sure that I married you. And you were fully aware that I have no feelings whatsoever for you.
Fred. Fred, are you really for real?
Don't even go there. Do I look like I'm lying? I mean, you threw yourself at me. Ella, you followed me up and down like one busybody who was jobless. You were so attached and you made my parents to finally agree to us getting married. And you knew it was Sandra I loved, but you did everything in your power to break our relationship. Listen. You are selfish and you caused this for yourself.
Fred, you pushed me to the edge of this table. I am hot and you don't even care to even check if I am hot or not. Instead, you open your mouth to talk about me like this, like you have forgotten how we got here in the first place.
Oh, how would I forget? I cannot forget. You came for Erin's birthday party. As usual, you claim to be innocent. A pastor's daughter. Remember? I remember vividly what you wore. A very short gown. Your body was exposed and you were behaving like you didn't know what you were doing in a party like that. You were forming. pretending like that. And at the end of the night, you fell on my bed.
How dare you talk to me like that, Fred? I was a priceless treasure. I am the last child of my parents. I had everything. I was never poor, Fred. I had the best life. I'm a good Christian girl. But you spoiled my life, Fred. You had your way on me and you took it without caring if I was ready or
You
not.
threw yourself at me and I took it peacefully. I took it.
I was forced by you that night, Fred. I couldn't find my friend. So some guys were trying to have their way on me. And I had to run away from them. You rescued me and I was grateful. But you took that chance and wanted more. And you slept with me by force.
Ella, it wasn't that too much to ask. I mean, after saving you from 5 men, they would have done much worse. But I saved you, and then what did you do? You got pregnant, came to my house, and told my parents about it. And I was forced to marry you. I mean, you, instead of Sandra.
I got pregnant, yes. But you were responsible and you had to marry me.
Yeah.
Besides, what was wrong in us getting married, eh?
Ella, you are still very childish. I mean, you don't even have a clue. For God's sake, people have sex and it ends there. It's not so much of a big deal. But you acted so innocently and had to marry me. You were not even my type. I mean, putting a child on my head. You are selfish, and you are wicked and everything evil.
Don't talk to me like that, Fred. I never even wanted to marry. But I got pregnant. And you know that no man would have married me and I could never have done an abortion.
But at the end of the day, you had miscarriages, didn't you? So why are you still forcing the love that I don't need anymore?
You are wicked, oh Fred. Hey, you are a very wicked man. You put an abortion pill in my juice and I never knew. Now you say this to me? You are a stupid man, a fool and more.
Fred pushes Ella to the floor and beats her so hard, he stops and looks at her angrily.
I want a divorce. I will never love you. I will never accept you. And that child that held us bound is gone. For God's sake. So please, pack your things. Pack your bag and baggages and live my life and live my entire life. I don't need you anymore.
Fred, I loved you with all my heart. But you broke it. And for all the pain, you will reap it in 1,000,000 folds. I promise you this.
I don't care.
An hour later, Fred is sitting on the couch with a drink in his hand. Ella is still on the floor and is not moving. 5 months later, Fred is sentenced to jail for physically abusing Ella, which resulted in her death. Ella died after she got to the hospital. Somehow, Henry got to the house that morning and found her on the floor. Due to the lateness in taking her to the hospital and the heavy beating she had received, she died. Ella's family called the police on Fred, and the court gave the final verdict. Marriage is a kingdom plan from God, but we need to marry right. I wonder, who is to blame for Ella's death? Marry right. Don't force love.